is Tristan with Nerdette's Newsstand, and I'm kind of doing a lazy review here. We've seen a lot. Obviously, I think it was number 87 when Alfred died, of Batman. So we're seeing a lot of like this R.I.P. stuff. What was it? Detective Comics Annual last week even kind of did the same. So this is more of the same. But what this feels like to me, I'm going to try to go through it quickly, is fixing Tom King's work. Now, it kind of opens up, and I do want to talk about Tom King a little bit, like I really do, because there's some stuff going around. I was going to make a video on it, but it didn't seem like big enough of an issue to make a video about, was the fact that he, tried to get it on a decent picture here, was the fact that he didn't want to kill Alfred, which is cool. That doesn't excuse the rest of your writing and the way that you kind of did this. So I've been reading not City of Bane. This is City of Bane. I've been rereading Nightfall. And that's kind of a Bane story in Gotham, right? It's the best you could compare it to. My God! It is so much better. Like, you kind of like Bane. You kind of want him to win, but yet you know he's the bad guy. Like, it just... There's no comparison. So, we are getting, like, they're doing this children's hospital thing where they're donating it to. Now, there are some huge complaints I have against this, and I'll talk about that. But, basically, we get everyone. We get Damian, and we get Jason, we get Barbara, we get, one of my complaints coming right up. So we get, Tim Drake, and then we're going to get, I think it's down here, Rick Grayson. So, they did a review of Nightwing but I don't remember the number. The one where he's not Rick Grayson anymore. So this was out after he remembers who he is, but to further your plot and to make it easier, you're still having him as Rick Grayson. Like, stop. It didn't work to begin with. Just stop. I mean, it kind of works. So basically, Alfred's last wish was that everybody in the Bat family take a night off. So he's got other people watching. He's got Selena, he's got Orphan, he's got Batwoman and Batwing, all watching the city so they can take the night off. They go to this. They're like, we found this sleazy bar, and it's literally called Newland Sleazy Bar. Way to go there. I think this is. I didn't even say. I guess I should. Is it Tomasi? I'm pretty sure it's Tomasi. Did we not even get there? My God. Yeah, it's Tinian and Tomasi. So, it's decent, but there are some things. Yeah. If you're on this channel, you know I'm going to complain. So they go to this bar and they're like, it's, a hole in the wall place. They're going to have like this, farewell, this wake, right? This is going to go totally well planned because we know that the Bat family gets along so well. Well, there is some... Now, mind you, all of these people are going through, like, the 5 stages of grief. They've already gone through acceptance, and they're kind of in, like, the depression stage. Jason. This is Jason. But what? Okay, sure. Barbara's kind of a bitch. But, she kind of has been for a little bit. But we got, so Bruce walks in. They're all kind of fighting. Bruce walks in, right? That's going to help. So we get, and this is where it really drew me in, is the first, basically, toast is to Alfred is from Damian. And Damian's the one that was there when he died, right? So he has that just intense guilt, that I coulda, woulda, shoulda kind of guilt. And he tells stories, like, I love it, like, when him and his dad didn't get along, and Alfred helping him taking off against his parents. I'm so sorry. If you hear background noises, my freaking cat, Hawk and Dove, will not stop. I waited like a half an hour trying to wait to record this video. They still haven't stopped. Like, they literally just attacked my pigtail. Anyways, so he takes off. This is a story of when he was younger. And we think it's Batman, right? No, it's Alfred trying to save him. So it's all these really great stories of how they were with Alfred. Well, he feels awful. And Damian doesn't feel awful. Damian's one of those characters I really didn't like until Super Sons. Like, he was so, like, just irritating. Just irritating as a character. And that's how he's supposed to be. I just didn't care for him. Well, he takes off. Barbara gets mad and she's like, you're his father. Go get him! Like, some of the way they do these characters here, I don't agree with. I'll get to that. So he takes off. So we get Tim come up and he's like, let's just further this along. Tim tells his story about when, he was actually Robin, and it was shortly after Jason died. So the story of, being there, not only that, but the story of his epic fight with Firefly, right? Now, they're kind of giving an ode to the fact that his stuff got stolen, and Alfred goes and gets it for him, and sets it, oh wait, I missed it. Sets it on his nightstand here, and he's like, it's just the little things. Alfred did the little things, which was great. Alfred was a great character, and I'm not sure Batman can be the same without him. Like, when I was growing up, I don't know if I've ever told this story before or not. I used to hide in my closet with a flashlight and read my Batman comics because my mom was a fucking crazy person, and I just hid, right? So Alfred to me was always like that perfect father figure when I didn't have a dad, so I would always look up to him. I'm not sure I can get the same out of Batman without Alfred. Lucius is kind of taking the spot, but it's Lucius, like he's the tech guy. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm giving it a chance, so we'll have to wait and see. So Tim leaves. Tim leaves too. Tim, the most level-headed out of everyone, maybe save for Barbara, leaves, right? Totally believable. So then we're going to go on to Jason. That's Jason again with the cool guy shades. That's Jason, whatever. And he talks about, he's got Alfred gave him care packages cause he couldn't live off of macaroni and cheese, all of that. He's basically tells him, you were the one he couldn't control. And of course that's Jason. Like, it really is. It's Jason to a T. I just don't like the way he's drawn. Talk about using guns, stuff like that. So he talks about one time when he was basically in trouble as Red Hood and Alfred. Alfred's the one that saves him with the Batmobile. But, okay, so this is a Jason move. Jason wouldn't stay. I really can't see that. He leaves too. Like, what the problem I have here is? Like, everybody's leaving Bruce. Like, don't you think at some point that maybe, this may be to further a plot point. And what I mean by that is Bruce has to be alone to kind of get out of this Tom King funk. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think at some point losing such a prominent figure in your life, you would be completely deserted by everybody that has cared for you for fucking years. And Barbara's a good character, but she's changed. Like, she's gotten a lot more vicious, I guess is the best way to put it. And she's like, you need to realize when Bane ruled the city, kind of. She's talking about how Gotham lives in fear now at this point, and that's kind of true. But she's just kind of being a cunt about it. Like, there goes my monetization. I don't even care. She is. She's being horrible about it. Like, throw your glass, you Slay Queen. Fuck. No. We do get her story here, and she's drawn so freaking cute. I love it. She looks adorable. But basically what it comes down to is Alfred wanted her to have her day. So he took her, and they climbed this mountain, and they did it together. And then when they got to the top, and see, look, she's freaking adorable. When they got to the top, he says, I noticed you've been using your cycle and swinging instead of, for being Batgirl. She is post-Oracle. And he wants to celebrate that anniversary of leaving the spinal rehab center, which is super fucking sweet. And I love this picture too. She's looking in the mirror. Obviously it's Barbara, but the reflection is Batgirl. But even so, like, she's gonna leave. Bet you couldn't guess that one. Nah. So we actually get the best part. Then I've been reading Nightwing. There's a couple I missed in the 50s, but of Rick Grayson we've seen so far. He's like, Alfred sounds like a really great guy. Whatever. I won't even complain too much. But we get memories, and it's Bruce telling the memories because obviously Rick Grayson doesn't have them. And he's telling, about when he was Nightwing, and what happened in Crime Alley, that it's not an anniversary that he puts the flowers there, not an anniversary of their death. It was an anniversary of Thomas and Martha's wedding anniversary. So it meant a lot more. And it just goes through some really good memories between the two of them, and Batman picking him up. And he's like, what he would tell you is the death of your parents saved not only thousands of Gotham citizens over the years, but for all those intent and purposes, for the world itself, if your mother and father knew what their sacrifice meant, I wholeheartedly believe that they would have let everything exactly happen the same. And I believe that too. Like, I really do. But it's the fact that Dick Grayson's back. Dick Grayson is back. He has been. But now he's Rick again. I guess I can, whatever. I don't even care. So, he leaves too. Why? Like, poor Bruce. I feel bad for Bruce. I really do. He's all alone. My Brucey. Anyway, so he goes up and sees what this picture is. And to his disbelief, it's the Bat family. And that's the end of it. For $4.99, this was a thick book. This was worth it. This was a good story. It wasn't just one good story. It was 5 good stories wrapped into one wholehearted goodbye. And I really did enjoy it. It even got me choking up a little bit. But the fact that the Rick part, the way they did Jason, there was just a little bit of complaints there. It wasn't anything bad. My biggest thing was the small fact, I'll try to get that a little bit better on the screen, was the fact that everybody left Bruce. It's not how family works. It's not how a real family works. And for all intents and purposes, the Bat family is a real family. So I just don't see how that could happen. Bruce is suffering. They're all suffering. Bruce is suffering the most. Save for maybe Damian that was there, but Bruce, that was his father. And everybody just leaves? No, it doesn't work that way. Family doesn't work that way. But we'll see if this has a bigger purpose as far as Batman goes. I don't really believe that it does. We'll have to wait and see, though. There very well could be something in the mix. And it did feel like it was a little bit of trying to save Tom King's work. Trying to, not save it, fix it. Fix it's the best way to work. Anyway, even after he said he didn't want to kill Alfred, I still was like, so what's your excuse for writing City of Bane the worst arc in history? Come on. Quit playing. That's not the only problem you have. Let me know what you guys think. And there is a lot of good books this week. I really like talking about books. I definitely am going to have more reviews up this week. My passion is the comic books. I like doing the societal stuff and the pop culture stuff, but nobody ever wants to watch comic book reviews. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribe Star and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C, Dave Ross, David L, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Kato Round, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Ala's Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.